Keek on the mic, Keek on the mic. Keek on the mic, Keek on the mic. People, this the intro.
Talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down.
Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Like always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you also follow me on all my social media platforms to stay connected with all Keek on the Mic news. So, Bears fans, I have a very good conversational piece to share with you guys today on the podcast. I was roaming through social media, and Justin Fields did an interview with CBS Sports All Things Covered podcast, and the host of that podcast asked Justin Fields to list his top 5 running QBs of all time, not just currently in the present, of all time. And Justin Fields said this: I'm definitely top 5 running quarterbacks of all time. Among himself, he also listed Michael Vick, Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson, and Steve Young. Here's a little clip of Justin Fields answering that question on the All Things Covered podcast via CBS Sports. Check this out, Bears fans.
Being a historian of the game, watching the game, if you had to rank your top 5 quarterbacks in regards to running.
In regards to running?
Yeah.
All
And you
right.
can throw yourself in the list too.
Oh, I am. Because I definitely think I am.
Okay, so start with Justin. He's in the top 5.
I'm
running
definitely in the top
quarterbacks.
5, no order, but I got to go with my boy Mike Vick.
Yep.
Got to go with Cam. Lamar, of course.
Yeah.
Me, and then final, Steve Young, too. Steve Young.
Steve Young. Shouts
Young
out to
was nice.
Steve Young. Okay,
Yeah,
I
he
like
was
that.
nice
I
too.
like that.
So, Bears fans, you guys are probably wondering, why did I even bother coming today on Keek on the Mic to even talk about this? We all know that Justin Fields is great with the football in his hands. We all know that he's also a really good runner of the football. But you guys are probably still wondering, Keek, what's the point of this podcast? The point of this podcast is that the second that I saw Justin Fields answer this question, I knew all the hate and slander that Justin Fields would receive. Instantly, when Bleacher Report posted this video of Justin Fields answering the question of who he thought the top 5 running quarterbacks of all time were, and he listed himself, I went to the comment section. All you saw is, oh, how about you throwing the football? Are you top 5 then? Or that's all you can do, Justin? And it was just a bunch of hate on Justin Fields. And we've already known this. We already know there's a lot of Justin Fields haters. There's a lot of haters saying that that's all Justin Fields can do is run the football. And we've had a lot of conversations on the podcast that we know that's not necessarily true. We know that he's an improving quarterback, especially in terms as a passer. But I felt like it was a perfect opportunity to come back on here and just discuss Justin Fields once again and the impact that I think he is about to have on the city of Chicago. And as he was answering this question, and he answered it with so much confidence, and all I can really think about, Bears fans, is like, man, that guy is our quarterback. He is QB1 of the Chicago Bears, and he gave me a sense of confidence. And I've always been confident about Justin Fields leading the way for the Chicago Bears franchise, but the way that he answered that question with so much confidence, I was like, okay, he's really about it. Because think about it, Justin Fields has only been in the National Football League, for 3 seasons? And he's already saying that he is top 5 all time in terms of running quarterbacks. That is a guy that just has a lot of confidence. That is a guy that is a true leader. That is a guy that is confident in his abilities. And that is a guy that I want leading the way for our franchise. But what I really thought about in this moment, and obviously I saw some other videos of Justin Fields, high-fiving some young Bears fans and how he's commanding the room in terms of leadership with his teammates. We've talked about this before, how he's meeting up and getting the guys together to work out. And we already know the kind of leader Justin Fields is. The only thing I can think about seeing all these things, and this stems back all the way at the start of OTAs, where we've been hearing people saying that Justin Fields already looks like he's taking that next step. When I'm putting all this together, all the stuff that we've talked about here on Keek on the Mic, the only thing I can think about is that Justin Fields is this close of controlling the city of Chicago. Bears fans, hear me out when I say this. Justin Fields, Bears fans, Justin Fields has the opportunity to be the biggest star in Chicago since Michael Jordan. And yes, I do not say that lightly. I know I may get some hate for it, but Justin Fields has the chance to be the biggest star in Chicago since Michael Jordan, and he has a chance to have a bigger impact on the Chicago Bears franchise since the great Walter Payton. Once again, I do not say these words lightly. The Chicago Bears have been starved for a franchise quarterback for many, 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 many years, and Justin Fields has a chance to change that. We've talked about Justin Fields a lot. He has all the tools necessary to lead the Chicago Bears back to the promised land. He has all the tools and qualities necessary to make the Chicago Bears champions once again. And once again, I don't say these words lightly. And the only reason why I say that he has a chance to be the biggest sports star in Chicago since Michael Jordan is because the Bears are the pride and joy of Illinois. They are the pride and joy of the city of Chicago. Everyone holds the Chicago Bears to a certain standard over the Chicago Bulls, over the Chicago White Sox, over the Chicago Cubs. The Chicago Bears are the pride of that city. So if Justin Fields can get it done, if Justin Fields can, in fact, elevate his game as a passer. We already know he can do as a runner, but if he can elevate his game as a passer and put it all together, Justin Fields will own the city of Chicago. He will officially be the new face of Chicago, and I am hoping and praying that he gets it done, because if that's the case, we know that he is our franchise quarterback, and we already know that he has the capabilities to do it. Ryan Poles has put him in a great position to get it done. He has been working his ass off this offseason. We have talked a lot about this on Keek on the Mic. But Justin Fields now has to go out there and get it done. Now, Bears fans, going back to what Justin Fields said about putting himself top 5 running quarterbacks of all time. He's already on the great path to be one of the greatest of all times in terms of running quarterbacks. When you look at just last season alone, he had 160 carries for 1,143 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns. Because of his ability as a runner, he actually made the Chicago Bears offense fun to watch again for the first time since the Mark Trestman era. Yes, it's been that long since the Bears offense has been good. Justin Fields gives this Bears offense hope. Justin Fields gives the city of Chicago hope, and Justin Fields finally gives Bears fans something to be proud of. Once again, I've said this before, Justin Fields is him. To all the haters clowning Justin Fields right now, saying that he is one of the greatest running quarterbacks all time already, first of all, I think he is on that path. If he can stay healthy, keep doing the same things, which I think he will. Yes, he is on that path with Michael Vick. Yes, he is on that path with Cam Newton. He is on the path of all the great running quarterbacks of all time, and I truly believe that. But my real message to all the hate on Justin Fields, especially him as a running quarterback, Justin Fields, as soon as this year, will no longer be just considered a running quarterback. Justin Fields will now be considered, after this season, a great thrower of the football with great running ability. We all know Justin Fields can throw the ball. The biggest issue was that he didn't have the proper protection. That's why he was running for his life. He didn't have the proper weapons on the outside. That's why Justin Fields was running for his life. Now, fast forward to this season, going into training camp, Ryan Poles has done more than enough to help Justin Fields. We signed guard Nate Davis. We drafted right tackle Darnell Wright. We moved Tevin Jenkins over to left guard. We still have Braxton Jones at left tackle, and I feel like we have improved center play with Cody Whitehair. You traded the number 1 overall pick to bring a true number 1 wide receiver in DJ Moore. You have Darnell Mooney coming back. You have Chase Claypool coming back now that he knows the system. That's going to be a good news for him. You have Cole Kmet coming back, added Robert Tonyan. You still have Khalil Herbert, Dante Foreman in the backfield. This Bears offense is much improved, and we all know that Justin Fields is going to be much improved. So once again, I'll repeat this again to all the Justin Fields haters. Justin Fields will no longer just be considered a running quarterback. Justin Fields, by the end of the season, will be considered a great thrower of the football with great running ability. And I will defend Justin Fields to wit's end because I truly believe that with better protection and better weapons on the outside, Justin Fields will elevate his game to a new level. And Justin Fields, after this season, will be the face of all Chicago sports. Justin Fields, once again, will be the biggest sports star since Michael Jordan. And yes, it's been that long since Chicago, the city of Chicago, has had a great sports star, since Michael Jordan. So everyone knows how I feel about Justin Fields. I am the biggest Justin Fields fan. I have the ultimate faith in Justin Fields that he will get it done. Once again, now as we enter training camp, I am excited to see the pads come on. I'm excited to see what Justin Fields will do with his new offensive line, with his new weapons on the outside, and his improvement as a passer. All we can hope for now is that he stacks good practices together throughout training camp, throughout the preseason games, and he's going in with all the momentum in the world as we head into week 1 against the Green Bay Packers. So once again, I will defend Justin Fields to wit's end. I have a lot of confidence that he will get it done this season. I have a lot of confidence that Justin Fields is going to be one of the greatest running quarterbacks of all time. And I have a lot of confidence that Justin Fields will be a better thrower of the football as soon as this year. So once again, let me ask you guys this. If you are a big supporter of Justin Fields, if you think Justin Fields will actually get it done, and if you think Justin Fields has a chance to be the biggest sports star in Chicago since Michael Jordan, comment bear down below in the comment section. But before I let you guys go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Geek on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, back for an all-new Bears podcast right here on Geek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and bear down.
You've been listening to Geek on the Mic, a podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Thanks, guys, and bear down.